New polling shows Kamala Harris has pulled ahead in crucial swing states just weeks after her ascent to the top of the Democrat ticket. One of those critical states is Pennsylvania, and our Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen has been on the ground speaking to voters there who are enthusiastic for a fresh face in the Oval Office.
A little rain won't stop these Lehigh Valley locals enjoying a movie at their local drive-in on a Thursday night. The major parties hope they're just as intrepid when it comes to casting their ballots this November.
It would be wonderful to have a female president, our first female president. I think she's very talented, very capable. So I'm excited about the ticket and her choice of vice president.
Of course, not everyone is so certain 3 months out. What do you think of Donald Trump?
He's okay, but I'm not a big fan. My wife's not a big fan of him either.
Pennsylvania voters are some of the most important in the country this year. The state boasts 19 electoral college votes. Pennsylvania delivered Biden the presidency in 2020, but could easily swing back to Trump this time around. One demographic that could turn the state is the Jewish vote. There are around 300,000 voting-age Jewish people in Pennsylvania. Biden only won by just over 80,000 votes. How are you voting this election?
For Donald Trump,
Why Donald Trump?
because I think he's the man to do the job. I just wish he would keep his mouth shut a little more.
Many live here in the Democrat stronghold of Philadelphia. At this Jewish deli, the Democrats' approach to Israel and the Middle East is front of mind.
There's too many people that do not understand what the war in Israel is all about. The fact that anti-Semitism is on the campuses, I feel, I am totally perplexed why they don't understand the Holocaust and they don't understand the persecution.
The worst thing the United States has done since World War II, as far as I'm concerned, is the Iran deal. What a dumb deal. And they won't admit it, the Democrats.
But for some in the Jewish community, their concerns lie closer to home.
I think up until recently, I was as much voting against somebody than I was really like, yeah, this is going to be a great future where I have so much more optimism.
Further north in Northampton County, the suburban to rural enclave boasts a rare electoral record. People here voted for Barack Obama in 2012, Donald Trump in 2016, and back to Joe Biden in 2020. It's called a boomerang county and could provide important insight into where this election is heading. Do you always vote Democrat?
Actually, for 2020, I went and I re-registered as an independent. I've been a Democrat since I was 21, so I'm a liberal Democrat, and I'm worried about our country, and she is, and that gives me a lot of hope, and I hope it brings a lot of hope to everybody else. I like her running mate, and the other side, okay.
One of the main issues polling has shown voters here care about is cost of living. That's what we find in the small town of Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Travis Ressler helps out with his family's market on the main street. He says cost of living is a common conversation around town.
Personally, I'm not a Donald Trump fan, but I am registered as a Republican. But with that being said, I hope whoever wins the election, most likely it is going to be Trump. I'm fully believe he's going to win the election. But I just hope that everything that he does is for the betterment of everybody in the country.
Kamala Harris's ascent to the top of the Democrat ticket has undoubtedly helped boost enthusiasm among Democrat voters. But whether she can weather another 3 months on the campaign trail and still have those key voters here in Pennsylvania excited to cast their ballot for the Democrats remains to be seen. So Kamala's got your vote?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to try for her, so.
Few states will matter as much as Pennsylvania this election, and most voters here are still distracted with the last weeks of summer. But as autumn sets in, the Rust Belt voters know they're some of the most powerful voices in America, and they'll be watching this election closely.
The female for president, I love that idea. I just agree more with what Trump is bringing to the table than what she is.
Annalise Nielsen, Sky News in Pennsylvania.